RKO the Infamous NWO back with another video, guys. I'll be talking about the topic of today is what's missing in this year's WrestleMania. So we know that this year's WrestleMania will not be having a Money in the Bank ladder match, and it's kind of a shame because we got to see crap like Dolph Ziggler and Late Cool versus John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and Snooki, where we should be seeing Dolph Ziggler versus John Morrison, but they had to add the stupid divas to the match just so they could be on the card and blah blah blah. That's retarded. And the mid-carders not really being shown on this year's WrestleMania because there's no Money in the Bank, where they have 6 or 8 superstars in a match. So show off their talent and go, whoa, that was a really good match. And then it usually elevates a superstar to the main event. We don't really have that this year. But the main reason what's missing from the this year's WrestleMania is Shawn Michaels. So let's go back all the way from Shawn Michaels' return in 2002. So in 2003, his first WrestleMania back since WrestleMania 14. WrestleMania 19, he faces Chris Jericho. Him and Chris Jericho have a 5-star classic. Then you go to WrestleMania 20 in the triple threat match. Shawn Michaels versus Triple H versus Chris Benoit for the World Heavyweight title. Those 3 guys have an amazing 5-star triple threat classic. Then we go on to WrestleMania 21. He faces Kurt Angle. Pulls out another 5-star classic. WrestleMania 22, he faces Vince McMahon in a no-holds-bar match. Great match. Give some eyes 5-star, in my eyes a 4-star match, and some other 3-star, but a great match. Got match of the year. WrestleMania 23 faced John Cena in another great match. I thought the Batista Undertaker match was better, but that Shawn Michaels and Cena was right up there too for WrestleMania 23. WrestleMania 24, he gets in the Ric Flair match, retires Ric Flair, very emotional match, another 5-star classic. Then he faces a guy, another attraction at WrestleMania, because throughout the years, since WrestleMania 21, I've noticed that you've seen Money in the Bank. You're guaranteed a Money in the Bank match. You're guaranteed the Undertaker's going to put the streak on the line, and who's he going to face, but it's going to be great, and you're going to see another Shawn Michaels 5-star classic. So WrestleMania 25, we see Shawn Michaels versus The Streak, the guy that has been putting on 5-star matches just basically every WrestleMania versus The Streak, and putting those 2 guys together, you get probably one of the greatest matches of all time. WrestleMania 25 and WrestleMania 26, but WrestleMania 26 we see Shawn Michaels retired. And it's kind of sad that WrestleMania 27, everyone's been saying that it's not going to be a good WrestleMania, it's kind of lackluster, blah blah blah. Maybe the card doesn't look as good as other WrestleManias, but it might be one of those ones where, wow, it's a great WrestleMania, no one expected it. But the thing that's missing is Shawn Michaels. Other than Money in the Bank, Shawn Michaels is missing from WrestleMania. We're not guaranteed a 5-star classic. Yes, Undertaker and Triple H might be a really good match, a 5-star match, but we're not. There's no Shawn Michaels 5-star match feuding with someone to either elevate them to the top or make those 2 guys look like, yeah, those guys are the best in the business. So anyways, that's just it. Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania right there. He's been putting on probably the greatest match in the WrestleMania history. And probably most of his matches of the year are from WrestleMania. If you look in the past 10 years, or sorry, since he's come back, match of the year candidates or match of the year matches have been from Shawn Michaels, and most of those matches are from WrestleMania. So that just proves that Shawn Michaels was and is one of the best. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on WrestleMania and how people are dimming it down. It's because HBK, greatest of all time, in some people's minds, is missing from WrestleMania. We're not guaranteed a 5-star match because there is no Shawn Michaels. Well, that's it. What are your thoughts on Shawn Michaels? Because, yeah, I don't know how to end this video. And my mouth is hurting me right now too. My wisdom teeth are growing, and it's piercing on my gum, and I'm going through unbelievable pain right now. That's why I'm talking weird, if it sounds like I'm talking weird. That's it. Thanks for watching. What's your thoughts?